Alright, now it's time to work on some distractions with the place command and some recall. So we're going to use the place command outside here. You can see cars driving by, and of course it's just generally outside, so it's going to be more distracting anyway. But this is where we really start to proof our commands, and I still have a very short leash on here, as this is really the beginning of this new distracted area, and eventually we'll move to a longer line and certainly a bigger challenge. But right now I just want Lucca to really be able to deal with the challenge of being outdoors and just in a new environment. Right here, I'm going to do a send to place. So I told him to place. I took one little step forward, dropped the leash, and you can see he went right onto the place cot, just as expected. And even with the car driving by, he wasn't distracted. Did really a great job there, and really understands the place command. So feeling really good about this. Notice I don't have the leash at this point. He's earned my trust that I know he's going to stay in place. He's doing really well, and we're just kind of proofing the command. And from time to time I'll go over and give him a reward right in that position, and then I call him to me. And now we're just going to work some recall to place. So I'm going to call Lucca over to me and over to another cot, have him go down into a place command there. As you can see there, right now I've got the leash. Eventually I'll drop the leash and we'll work a little off-leash recall to place. And just in these couple of videos here, you'll see he really picks it up. He's doing really well. Really understands both commands. Now Luca and I are going to work some threshold training, which means I want you to be still and calm when I open the door. And when I walk out the door, I don't necessarily want you to walk out with me unless I give you the let's go command. So right here, again, first time we're doing it, I'm rewarding him for just sitting and being relaxed. There he gets up. So I just give him a little leash pressure to let him know, no, I just want you to remain in a sit position. And you're going to see here, we're going to go through a couple of times, both sides of the door, and really helping him to understand to stay there until I say the let's go command. Right there he broke a little bit, that's okay. Again, we're working through something new. So lots of rewards, and we're just kind of guiding him using leash and leash pressure to be able to communicate with him. And you're going to see he really kicks into gear here and understands what I'm asking for here pretty quickly. Now I'm using a remote camera. See Lucca there, and I'm actually in the garage at this point, so I'm totally away from him, which is really important for him to be able to maintain a place while nobody's in the room. He really had a hard time with not being able to follow everybody all over the place. So this is one of the ways we work on that, by giving him an opportunity to be in a place command while nobody's in the room. He's got his Z-collar on so I can see him, and if necessary I give it a little tap to remind him to stay in position. And you can see here he's a little bit anxious, but he's doing really well.